everybody, I'm Chris Godfrey. I'm all set to count down this week's 40 most played country songs in the nation, according to Mediabase 24/7 for the week ending April 17th, 2021. We have lots of great music coming up here over the next few minutes, but before we get started, here's a recap of last week's top 3. At number 3 was What's Your Country Song by Thomas Rhett. Number 2 last week was Lady by Brett Young. And the number 1 song last week was Long Live by Florida Georgia Line. Who will be at number 1 this week? We'll find out 39 hits from now. First, though, we'll get started with a re-entry. Michael Ray debuted 2 weeks ago at number 39 and slipped out of the 40 last week. This week, he's back in at number 40, called Whiskey and Rain. Holding at number 39 this week is Jimmy Allen and Brad Paisley with Freedom Was a Highway. Holding at number 38 is Jameson Rogers and Luke Combs with Cold Beer Calling My Name. Up 3 spots to number 37, the latest by Lady A, called Like a Lady. At number 36, up a notch, Priscilla Block with Just About Over You. Up a notch to number 35 is Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood with her cover of Shallow. At number 34, up a notch, Lee Brice with Memory I Don't Mess With. At number 33, moving up 1, Kane Brown with Worship You. Slipping back a spot to 32 is Little Big Town with Wine, Beer, Whiskey. Up 2 spots to number 31, Scotty McCreery with You Time. Up 2 spots to number 30 is Chase Rice and Florida Georgia Line with Drinking Beer, Talking God, Amen. Inching up 1 to number 29 is Elvis Shane with My Boy. Holding at number 28 is Brantley Gilbert with Hard Days. Holding at number 27, Justin Moore with We Didn't Have Much. Leaping 3 spots to number 26 is Lainey Wilson with Things a Man Ought to Know. At number 25 in her 20th week on the chart, Carly Pearce moving up 1 with Next Girl. At number 24, up a notch, Dan and Shay with Glad You Exist. Holding at number 23 in his 18th week in the 40, Cole Swindell with Single Saturday Night. Up 2 spots to number 22 is Chris Young and Kane Brown with Famous Friends. And slipping back 2 spots from 19 to number 21 is Blake Shelton with Minimum Wage. Holding at number 20 this week, Tim McGraw and Tyler Hubbard, Undivided. Up 2 spots to number 19 this week is Jason Aldean with Blame It On You. Holding at number 18 for the 5th week in a row, Keith Urban and Pink with One Too Many. Here's the biggest mover, up 5 notches to number 17, Luke Combs and Forever After All. Actually tied for the biggest mover. We'll get to that other song coming up in a little bit. First, though, here's Settling Down by Miranda Lambert, moving up 1 to number 16. Up a notch to number 15, Dierks Bentley with Gone. At number 14 in his 34th week on the chart, moving up 1, Jordan Davis with Almost Babies. Up a notch to number 13 is Eric Church with Hell of a View. At number 12, up a notch, Dylan Scott with one of 4 songs on this week's chart. Been around for over 40 weeks. 41 to be exact. Here's Dylan and Nobody. And up a notch to number 11, Sam Hunt with Breaking Up Was Easy in the 90s. There's another song that's been on the chart for 41 weeks and breaking into the top 10 this week, Rascal Flatts. They move up 1 to number 10 with How They Remember You. Down 2 spots to number 9 with their former number 1 hit, it's Parmalee and Blanco Brown with Just Away. And here's a former number 1 tumbling 6 spots from number 2 to number 8. It's Brett Young with Lady. And here's last week's number 1 tumbling to number 7, Florida Georgia Line with Long Live. At number 6 in her 42nd week on the chart, up 3 spots to Neil Arts and Somebody Like That. Up 3 spots to number 5 is Jake Owen with Made for You. And the song has been on the chart the longest at 46 weeks. Moving up another spot to number 4 is Dustin Lynch with Mama's House. Holding at number 3 with his recent number 1 hit, Thomas Rhett with What's Your Country Song. And the number 2 song in the nation this week, up 2 spots, Gabby Barrett and The Good Ones. And the song that tied Luke Combs for this week's biggest mover is Chris Stapleton as he moves up 5 spots from number 6 to number 1 this week, scoring his 3rd number 1 country hit with Starting Over, taking 32 weeks to reach the top. And that is it, our countdown of the 40 most played country songs in the nation, according to Mediabase 24/7 for the week of April 17th, 2021. Thanks for listening.